for a couple of different reasons, but I'll go ahead and explain pretty much the most common ways to go ahead and fix this. So the first group of things I'm going to tell you is if there's not a hardware issue on your device or something super crazy, then pretty much you may just have it disallowed your location services being on or your location services being on for those specific apps. So what this basically looks like is I'll go ahead and kind of go into my other app, for example. So I'll just go into settings. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your location services are even on in the first place. So what you want to do is you want to go into your settings app. You want to scroll down until you get into privacy. And then right up top, you'll see this little toggle that says location services. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on location services right there, and you'll pretty much get into this little area. And all you want to do is make sure this toggle is on. As you can see, the location services toggle, if this is off, your iPhone will not be able to get any GPS location for your device. So you want to make sure your location services is on, and then you'll pretty much be good to go. That is the number one thing you need to do in order to actually fix this thing. If your Snapchat filters aren't working, if your Instagram filters aren't working, if for some reason Google Maps or Apple Maps aren't working, it's probably because of this. You want to make sure this is enabled. Now, if this is enabled and you're still not experiencing, those filters coming on or location being accurate or whatever, well, you'll also probably want to make sure that those apps that you sign into also have your locations enabled. So in this case, you want to go and hop out of here. You want to scroll into your apps down here, and we'll go ahead and use like Snapchat as an example. So we'll go into Snapchat, and sometimes, depending on if you actually use them, you'll get a little location toggle on them. So Snapchat didn't really need it. Let's go into Instagram, and Instagram doesn't really use my location either. But pretty much you just want to go through any of these apps that you have and basically enable your location within them. As you can see, none of these apps really required my location, which is strange because typically some of them do. But I don't really use this phone that often. So all you want to do is make sure your location is turned on for whichever apps that you use, and then you should be good to go. This is typically the number one thing you can do that I've seen time and time again to actually go ahead and, fix your location services. And after this, you should be good to go, and hopefully you don't run into any other problems. But things like this, it's usually not this easy of a fix. So what you want to do